a matter of months, LA will hold an election for a new mayor, and our state will elect its new governor.
So how can we make sense of all the latest headlines? We turn to political strategist Matt Klink to break it all down for us. Good to see you in person. Thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
So we have this thing tomorrow, debate right here on Fox 11 that's going to take place for California governor. How do you see this debate taking place tomorrow? Several months earlier, there's no front runner really at this point.
No, there's not, and I think that that's the biggest challenge, is that all of the candidates are looking for their quote-unquote moment where they can get some traction, get some name ID, because right now everybody's just kind of bunched all together.
Right. Matt Mahan just is the latest person to throw his hat in the ring. For those who have not heard of him, tell us more.
Interesting. Relatively new governor of San Jose, one of the largest cities in the state, taking a different tact than Gavin Newsom. Tough on homeless, tough on crime, supported Prop 36, which Gavin Newsom hasn't funded. Criticism is that he hasn't been in office very long and that he's not known statewide, but he is going to claim that moderate middle for the Democrats that frankly is really lacking right now.
No one here in Southern California knows him very well, I think, but because he's from Northern California. But then Rick Caruso started to sort of, I don't know if it was a heavy endorsement, but at least he has kind of said, I like this guy.
Yeah, and I think, look, in a multi-candidate field, if you can pull about 20% of the vote, you can make it into the general election. That's all he needs. Right now, believe it or not, 2 Republicans are 1-2. I guarantee you that no Democrat in the state wants that to happen.
So with the political climate the way it is, it's especially divided here in California and Southern California. Do you think this is a good thing that he's a moderate coming out here?
I think it always helps to get another perspective.
Right.
You know, look, right now the candidate field has been underwhelming, to say the least. I think that adding more into the mix, especially someone who he's really done a good job in San Jose, it at least mixes it up as we're heading into the time of the year when people are going to start to pay attention.
Okay, so are people going to start paying attention more to the mayor's race here? Mayor Bass is going to have her State of the City address today and try to say, like, look, this is an amazing time for us here. But there was a recent poll that came out that said that, her approval numbers are pretty low.
Yeah.
They really are. I mean, look, she is clearly vulnerable. The fires are a millstone around her neck that are weighing her down. Believe it or not, her polling went up when she came out against the Trump ICE involvement in Los Angeles. But since that's really gone by the wayside, people are again focusing on the fires, and the progress has been painfully slow. So she is vulnerable, but you can't beat somebody with nobody. And right now, there's not a big name in the race. Austin Buettner's in, but he stopped campaigning because of the tragic death of his daughter. So, I mean, right now, Karen Bass is the odds-on favorite, but who knows? There might be someone lurking in the wings.
Well, we have Spencer Pratt, who announced that he is going to be running for mayor, and he did so on as we marked 1 year since the Palisades fire. What do you think are his chances, and what does he have to do to garner favor with the voters?
Well, Spencer Pratt is what we would refer to as a single-issue candidate. He tragically lost his home in the Palisades fire. He's going to run on that and beat up Mayor Bass. But being mayor of the second largest city in the United States is so much more than one issue. He's going to make a splash, but I think it's going to be a small splash. He won't be a factor in the race.
Okay, we'll have to see with that. And then there was an article in the LA Times this morning talking about Lindsay Horvath, former city council member and mayor of the city of West Hollywood, now Board of Supervisors, that she may throw her name, her name in the ring. So what do you think of that?
That would be fascinating. Lindsay is, aside from being very likable, and look, when you're electing a chief executive, you want likability first. That's the most important factor to start. But she's also a strong public policy person. She knows how to run and win big campaigns. I think she would be a viable threat to Mayor Bass if she decided to run. The question is will she give up a safe seat on the County Board of Supervisors to run for mayor? Way more high-profile position being mayor of the city of Los Angeles.
Because if she gives up her seat, or she runs, and she has to pretty much give up the seat altogether, right?
Well, I'm not sure if she's on the ballot or not. I think she might be on the ballot this election cycle, so she would have to give up her seat, and then that would open up. But again, there are only so many opportunities to get the big prize of the mayor of the city of Los Angeles.
What about Tracy Park?
Tracy, she has really distinguished herself with the Palisades fires.
Right.
Just been a strong advocate for her constituents. She's cracked down on the homelessness issue, really turned her district around. She's on the ballot too in the 11th Council District. So the question is does she want to stay where
Focus
she
on
is,
that,
or does she want to run on a much bigger stage?
Yeah.
I hope she stays in the 11th Council District because we need more council members like her.
She has been a strong advocate.
Yeah, we're going to find out very soon, right? With regards to both the governor's race and the mayor's race, you know, who's going to start floating to the top here. Thanks for coming in.
Anytime.
Matt, we appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
It's just going to remind more exciting.
Yes.
That's right. And we want to remind you.
Exciting.
Exciting.